I recently was lucky enough to be able to travel to Japan. And while I was there, of course, I tried to track down some good RC stuff. And one of the first places I ended up going was a place called the Kyosho Village. We all know Kyosho from things like the Phaser D2. And when I saw that there was this store in a shopping mall called the Kyosho Village, I had to go check it out. Now, as I walk up to it, I noticed not a very big place in this shopping mall and lots of little packages. So what you initially find was a bunch of Kyosho Mini Z stuff. And then beyond that, though, we immediately pivoted into diecast. Lots and lots of diecast. High-end stuff, very good quality diecast stuff from various brands, not Kyosho actually. Various scales, not just JDM things, but Italian, American, racing, Formula One, all of this. Huge, very wide variety. And again, very surprisingly, if you looked at this store, probably by SKU count, more diecast non-Kyosho branded stuff than Kyosho branded stuff in the Kyosho store. This is the first time we see one of the Liberty Walk diecasts, and my son immediately had to pick up a couple smaller, cheaper ones for him to say that he had one. Finally, we start running into some RC things with the Mad Van, with the Celica of the Phaser Mark II. Overall, the store had a really good Mini Z selection, some parts, bodies in white, all of this kind of thing. So if you're Mini Z, that might be an opportunity here for you.
It looks like a drag car too.
They're just the demos. It's their 4-wheel drive touring car.
They're cool.
But the thing that surprised me the most, and I have my notes here just so I can compare it, was the prices of everything. Right now, the US dollar is really strong versus the Japanese yen. And so I was hoping that there'd be some really good deals here where I'd be able to pick something up for a fraction of the price of what I could get in the US. And it just ended up not being true. So here, let me give you a couple examples. So that Mad Van that we saw earlier listed 46,200 yen, translated over to current US dollars, 307. When you go look at A-Main right now, it's 279. It's actually cheaper on A-Main in the US, actually probably even with shipping and everything, than it is to buy it in Japan and have to worry about getting it home. That was disappointing. The Kyosho Phaser Mark II, 41,800 yen, translated to US dollars, 277 US dollars. On A-Main right now, 279. The Kyosho Blizzard, the snowmobile thing, 52,800 yen, is somewhere around $350. On A-Main, $320. So $30 cheaper on A-Main here in the United States than I could get it in the store in Japan. And then lastly here, of course, near and dear to my heart with the drift stuff here, the Phaser D2, 46,200 again, is $307. And on A-Main, $284. So again, I was really disappointed. I went into this Kyosho store so excited to see like what kind of stuff did they have there. Did they have stuff that we couldn't get? Would I find some really good deals? And what I found was a bunch of diecast cars mostly, few RC cars, mostly Mini Z stuff, and then anything that was there, it actually wasn't a very good deal, as it turns out. So yes, in certain stores in Japan, if you pay over a certain amount, you can actually get it tax-free, and then I wouldn't have to worry about shipping. So like maybe the math works out on some of these where it's a little bit cheaper, but it's not worth it. Like trying to wedge it into your suitcase and trying to get it home and all that. Just come back to the US and buy it, as it turns out. So maybe we're just very lucky But I was, again, very disappointed. I was hoping that with the strong exchange rate that we'd be able to find some really cool stuff. I'm curious if you have ever been to Japan. What did you find there? And what was a really awesome deal that you found? Did you find a better store than what I found? So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in another video.